So we're on our way to Bandung, which is about a 6-hour train ride from where we are currently right now at the Yogyakarta train station. We really don't know what to expect on this ride. I've read that it's very picturesque, but not sure. So, as Stephanie likes to say, we'll give it a whirl.
We'll give it a whirl.
Well, we found our train, which is good.
Found the correct seats.
Found the correct seats, which we didn't do the last time. And we're off. So this is our third train in Indonesia, and I have to say, I think we've both been really impressed by the quality of the trains here. They're really clean. There are staff that come by frequently and kind of clean up, pick up trash. They seem to have police, like security, that are patrolling the trains as well. So overall, it's been a really good experience, probably one of our favorite train experiences to date.
Yeah, we like the trains here in Indonesia. Pretty good. A+.
Since our train ride today is 6 hours, we are going to get train food, which we did once before, and it was actually really good. I think you can order online through an app, which I downloaded, but it's all in Indonesian, which made it a little challenging for me, not speaking Indonesian, to try to parse through and understand what to do. So we're just going to order when somebody walks through our carriage. Probably get something simple like fried rice, but we had it before and it was actually really good. Our experience with train food in the United States is stay away from it, but so far it's been pretty good where we've had it, which I think may actually only be in Indonesia. I can't remember. So we'll see how today goes. So they just came by with the cart, and we picked up a couple of items at both rice bowls. Stephanie got some kind of beef, and I got basically just fried rice with chicken. They both look pretty good, so we're going to give them a try.
Oh, wow. That's really, really tasty. It's like a super tender, like, beef jerky. It's like, wow, you're gonna like this. Maybe I won't share.
Yeah, so my fried rice is pretty good. I added the sambal, which is like this Indonesian hot sauce that's various types of sambal that we've tried here. This is basically just packaged sambal, but again, it adds another layer of texture and elevates the dish. It's definitely a lot better with the sambal. Not bad, not the best fried rice I've had, but still good. And it's definitely going to hit the spot because we're going to be on this train for quite some time. So if you follow our channel, you know that we've been traveling through Vietnam and Thailand and Malaysia, and when we started, we were very cautious about the level of spice that we ingest. We like spicy food, but some of the spicy food here has been very spicy. Since we've been traveling, I guess, about 7-8 months now, we've gradually increased the spice level to the point now that we're definitely not at, I think, a level where we would get the local spice, although I've ordered a number of dishes with just the local spice and it's been very good. We're now at a point where we almost have to have spice on everything we eat. It just adds kind of a different layer, like a different texture and almost a different flavor to the dishes, just elevates them. And we've been talking about that recently and have just kind of found it interesting. It's not something we've really done in the past. I mean, we both like spicy food, but now it's almost an ingredient that we have to have on our food, at least on our Southeast Asian food, maybe not on pancakes. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I got shrimp crackers, which I very much enjoy.
So during our Asian travels, we've been able to eat some really interesting and most of the time really delicious chips or crisps or crackers. Prawn and I think Hong Kong dumpling have been the highlights, but shrimp are always a favorite.
Okay, all done with lunch, and now it's time to sit back and relax. So we just stopped at Banjar Station on our way to the halfway mark of this journey, now heading into the mountains. The train is struggling a bit to pull us up this grade. I guess we're going through a pass. I don't know. There's lots of jungle outside. Don't see a lot of housing. So this could be an interesting part of the journey. I'm hoping it is.
Yeah.
Stephanie's really enjoying it.
I am. It's really beautiful outside. We've been seeing a lot of rice fields, like just going on and on and on for miles on either side of the train. So it makes me wonder if Central Java is kind of what they would call like the breadbasket, where most of the agriculture is. Be something interesting to look up.
That's what Google is for, and we will work on that right now. Do a little homework on our way to the midway point, the station that I cannot pronounce. So we'll check in when we get there. I think about 20 minutes away.
What? I don't know. I'm just gonna be eye candy.
I'm gonna leave that in.
I didn't realize you were recording.
Oh, I'm recording.
I'm sure you are.
So we just pulled away from
Like,
Tiamis. all of this is staying in.
But me wiping my nose.
Everything.
Perfect.
So we just pulled away from Tiamas, which is a station that's about at the midway point. So we have about 3 hours left. It's going to be a long day.
Yeah, one of the longer travel days, but it's actually pretty comfortable. The seats are nice and big, and the space between the seats. It's better than some of the airlines we've been on.
Definitely more comfortable than flying, and it's much nicer to look outside. It's a pretty nice trip, actually. So we're going to check in a little bit.
Yep.
Keep looking out the window and filming. I forgot to mention that we've seen a lot of biometrics here for access to things. So, for example, when we were in Surabaya, the apartment we were staying in, the entry gates, the elevator, the gym, all used facial identification for access, although we were using access cards, which were an alternative. Saw a lot of people just walking through the access gates using facial ID. At the stations here, the train stations, we also noticed that I guess you can use facial recognition instead of a ticket to get access to the station. At least that's what I've seen. And they had a gate today, which unfortunately I didn't film, that specifically said like facial recognition for access to the train. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I've not seen that before, I don't think. We may have seen that kind of biometrics at the airports, but I don't think it was used for access for, it was used as an additional identification measure. So, yeah, something we haven't seen before. So at the front of the carriage, there is a television that is playing advertisements, kind of things like that for the train company here, KAI. But they're also playing these little skits, like little plays that are maybe like 5 minutes, basically like little soap operas. And there's no audio. And there's subtitles, but I can't read them because they're in Indonesia. But I'm getting really into them. A lot of them are kind of depressing, and I'm not really sure what they're about, other than I'm getting kind of into them. And I don't know if there's like just a single episode. I think there are these soap opera kind of things that are really popular here, and I've seen like one episode of these different stories, and I'm not sure if there's a follow-on episode, but like I said, I'm getting really into them. Stephanie's kind of like, what are you doing? Like, go back to looking out the window, but I don't know, I keep looking for like new episodes, so I'm hoping that maybe I'll get to see some follow-on from the couple of episodes I've seen so far. So we have about 2 hours left. Now we're going through a fairly rugged mountain pass, And it looks like it's starting to rain just a bit. So we've come out of the mountains now and driving through a number of sort of small towns. What surprises me is how many kids and like families are out waving at the train or taking video of the train. I would think this would be kind of common, but it's kind of cool to see lots of people out waving, kind of cheering on the train as it goes by. Also, we probably should have sat on the right side of the train rather than the left side of the train, which we didn't really know about. And honestly, we didn't really do that much research. It's probably moderately better on the right side, maybe significantly better. I don't know, because I haven't been on the right side, but it looks pretty nice. Yeah, right side's, I think, better if you're taking this route from Yogyakarta to
Bandung.
Bandung, yes. So we're closing in on Bandung Station. We're going to go ahead and pack up the video equipment and get ready to disembark. Next up, we will be in Bandung for 24 hours. Mm-hmm. All I know is that we're going to go get breakfast tomorrow at the hotel because it's included. So, if you don't want to miss that, click the subscribe button and we'll see you in the next one.